Hi everyone, I'm Phil Keaggy.
I'm Bob Kauflin, Director of Worship Development for Sovereign Grace Ministries.
I'm Brenton, and I just want to spend a little bit of time talking about Christian Musician Summit, one of the best training events I've ever been to in my life, and I'm not just saying that.
I'd like to say thank you to CMS for having me here. It's been such a blessing in my life to be able to come to these amazing CMS conferences.
My name's Andy Park. I'm a worship leader and a songwriter.
Hi, we're Michael and Lisa from the band Gungor.
Hi, I'm Rick Kua, and I want to talk to you a minute about the Christian Musician Summit.
Hi, my name is Joel Parisian.
I'm Mark Rogers.
We're from the band Newworldson.
Hi, I'm Bob Halligan Jr. I'm the leader of the band Kauflin and a songwriter.
Hi, I'm Will McFarlane. I'm here at the Christian Musician Summit.
It's a blessing and an honor to be a part of the Christian Musician Summit this year. In fact, I've been a part of several.
I really feel honored, super honored.
Really grateful right now to have an opportunity to share with whoever wants to hear us speak about how much we value what CMS Christian Musician Summit is bringing to the world of Christian music.
I've got involved with CMS, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago, and it's been an absolute joy for me. Bruce and Matt are wonderful people with a huge heart to bless, encourage, and inspire musicians and techs and all the folks that surround the music community, whether it's in worship or contemporary Christian or whatever.
It's my 4th year, I think, and when I first was approached by Matt Keys with the possibility of coming out here, I thought, oh, what a great idea that is. You know, having Christian musicians gather to equip them and to train them, inspire them for going back into their churches primarily, but they go back into whatever settings they're using their music in, to do it more skillfully for the glory of Jesus Christ.
What I love about this event is amazing teaching, an incredible range of musicians, just different kinds of musicians, different kinds of instrumentalists, and teachers on Scripture and the truth of God in His Word. And then on top of all of that, just the atmosphere here is fantastic.
This is such a valuable resource for so many people because, I mean, if you think how many musicians are trying to fill all the music that happens every Sunday morning across this country, and there's not that much, honestly, that they have. They're supposed to like do in essence, like a full set of music every week, and there's not that much that can resource these people that are business people and moms and dads and busy people.
I just love being a part of what Bruce Adolph has put together with Matt and the rest of the gang here, and they are encouraging young musicians to keep on writing, keep on playing, keep on serving, keep on ministering, keep on creating, and that's what it's about, all for the glory of God.
This is my 3rd one, and I have never had a bad time at one. It's not just performance, it's so practical, and I love seeing us be able to sow into the next generation.
A lot of times in normal drum clinics, I'm not really allowed to say the J word. And Zorro and Vinnie Colaiuta and a lot of us, we say, you know, it's tough because you can talk about God and people are fine with it, but the minute you mention Jesus, wait a minute, are you allowed to say that? Are all our sponsors Christian companies, you know? Here, I can talk openly about my faith. I can talk about Jesus and not feel, even when cameras are rolling, like there's anything that I'm going to get busted for.
We really believe that God has called us to really pursue excellence in music and to make praise and worship the focus of what we do as musicians, and to know that CMS is encouraging growing leaders and musicians in that direction is really hugely encouraging for us, to know that we're making an impact in a positive way. We're not just entertaining people when we come together for this summit.
I'm very encouraged by Matt Keys and Bruce Adolph, the guys who lead it, at their desire to not simply train people musically, leadership skill, although they're very committed to that. They also want to bring the glory of God into that, bring the motive into that, bring the heart into that, and that's one of the reasons I come.
I don't know if you've ever been in a room with 100 musicians, well, times that by 10 and you'll get or even 100, and you'll get a good feeling for what it's like. Just a lot of laughter, and a lot of fun, And I think that comes straight from Bruce Adolph and Matt Keys. They've just got an incredibly warm and serving hearts.
In Matt and Bruce, I see a heart that really grasps the key elements of an equipping conference like this.
When I first came to CMS a couple of years ago, I was just totally blessed by Matt and Bruce and their uplifting the excellence of musicians and musicianship, which is really important because, you know, as a professional musician all my life, I've always kind of preached that same sermon to other musicians and Christian musicians in the church, and just to, you know, to arrive with excellence to whatever you do. And CMS is really a place where, you know, you can start that journey, whether you're just starting out as a musician or a worship leader.
The guys, Matt and Bruce, are fantastic human beings, and I would say that in the face of difficult economic times, they have somehow managed to keep this thing going. I think they're probably doing it with paper clips and rubber bands, and a lot of this. A lot of the down on one knee, sometimes two knees.
I think this world's headed for real, you know, tough times, and in some places it's really tough already, really tough. And I think music really lifts the heart. I think music, especially that's inspired by the gospel, has really helped encourage people to get through hard times and just turn their eyes to Jesus and turn their eyes to God in heaven.
And it's great year after year to see people from my own community in the Vancouver area driving down here to Seattle and really getting not just pumped up, but equipped and informed about a lot of the practical how-tos in terms of worship leading.
And to have an event where they can just kind of take some planned time and get away and just receive. They're always pouring out. They're always giving, volunteering their time and pouring out. And it's hard. It's hard when you're doing that to find time to breathe in and to find time to have others pour into you.
But it's a super worthy endeavor. You see, if you know what I mean by this, the veil lifted, the confusion of students, of people who are seekers of knowledge to do with music or spirituality, and it is absolutely heaven.
I've kind of gained a new family of friends through this whole thing, and I kind of feel that permeated through all the different classes and all the different people that show up. It seems like every year people come back and they're happy. It's like almost like a family reunion.
I believe so strongly in everything Matt Keys is doing and Bruce Adolph at the magazine and everything. I just really want to continue to be a part of CMS as long as I can, as long as I'm around, as long as they'll have me.
You know, if you can support it in any way, and prayer is the #1 thing that helps anything we do.
God functions in and through the Christian Musician Summit, through the teachers, the concerts, the fellowship, the exhibitors, and just the camaraderie that we have when we all come together as kind of as one tribe.
We've been coming twice a year for a couple of years now, and I always get, you know, totally inspired when I leave. It's been great.
And I think it's a worthy pursuit. I think that Bruce and Matt are doing a great job. I think it's good soil to sow into. That's what I think.
So I highly recommend it, and I'm privileged to be a part of it.
It really is helpful for people. It's been helpful for me, and I know a lot of people that it helps. So please continue to support it, be part of it, and but I think it really helps a lot of people.
The Christian Musician Summit has really done a really fine job in this country, and I imagine it's far-reaching across the globe, the influence and its impact. So, way to go, guys. Love you.
We've enjoyed every single one of these that we've come to. If you're thinking about coming with your team, don't hesitate. This is an amazing opportunity, not just to learn stuff, but to learn it together, to hang out and to grow in your heart for God and your ability to play your instrument. Christian Musician Summit.